Kahapon, Weng, emosyonal na inilahad
Yes.
ni dating alkalde, mga kapuso, Jed Mabilog ng Iloilo City, yung kanyang naging karanasan doon sa kanyang ginawang self-exile na lang sa
Yes.
Amerika dahil nga nakasama daw siya sa narco list na hindi naman dapat siya
At may
nandoon.
maraming pagbabanta.
At maraming pagbabanta sa kanyang buhay at ang kanyang pamilya. So, kaugnay po nitong balitang ito, nasa linya po natin si dating Iloilo City Mayor Jed Patrick Mabilog. Mayor, magandang umaga. Si Joel Siweng po ito.
Good morning po.
Magandang araw. Well, magandang araw, Ma'am Weng. Magandang araw po sa lahat.
Mukhang medyo kampante na po ang inyong kalooban at nakikita na po namin sa inyo pong itsura po ngayon. Ano bang kwento ng naging karanasan po ninyo doon sa nakalipas na 7 taon? At kailan ba kayo nakabalik dito sa Pilipinas, Mayor? Kung mamarapatin yung pagbigay alam sa amin.
Opo, bumalik po ako noong September 10. At yun po, so nagpapasalamat po ako sa Panginoon na nabigyan ako ng pagkakataon na makabalik ng safe naman po.
Okay.
And of course, yes po.
What made you decide? Ano ang nagbigay sa inyo ng desisyon na bumalik na ho dito sa ating bansa?
Marami pong mga signs, especially nung umupo po yung administrasyon ngayon ni President Marcos. Nakikita natin yung kanilang fairness sa justice system. At saka pangalawa, nakikita natin na hindi nila inaalap po yung mga EJKs o yung pagpapatay or murders. And parang nakita rin natin na, of course, after what is happening right now with the Quadcom, kung saan merong opportunity na makapagsalita, makapagbigay ng aking kwento, yun po, lalong-lalo na hindi lang sa akin, pati yung mga iba pang mga mayor na ilagay unfairly sa listahan ng PRRD narco list. So I just took the opportunity para po to come home and then speak for myself and behalf of the others as well.
Meron ba kayong kinakarap na kaso sa pagbabalik niyo sa Pilipinas?
Meron po, may final sa akin ng mga kaso. Nagpiyansa na rin ako at binigyan ako ng temporary liberty. But at least now I have the opportunity as well to be able to face them and defend myself in court.
Ano po itong mga kasong ito, Mayor?
Ito yung mga kaso, I think hindi ako masyadong detailed sa kaso kasi I cannot discuss the case kasi it might be sub judice.
Opo. Naintindihan po namin yan.
Mayor, si Weng na po ito. Good morning po, Mayor. Buhay pa rin po yung narco list na binuo noong nakaraang administrasyon. Nandyan pa rin yan. Hawak pa rin ng mga law enforcement agencies. And I guess ito yung basihan no, naging charges po against you. Paano nyo po ididepensa ang sarili ninyo doon sa pagkakasama sa inyo sa narco list? And sa tingin ninyo, ano yung dahilan bakit kayo isinama sa narco list?
Ma'am Weng, till today, walang kaso sa illegal or sa illegal drugs na inisang sa akin.
Wala, okay.
Nasa list ang pangalan ko and then nalaman namin based on on yesterday's Quadcom's meeting that there are the first 3 lists, especially nung time na unang binanggit ng dating presidente yung pangalan ko, ay wala yung pangalan ko sa validated list.
Mm-hmm.
So, yun po ang sinasabi ko na sana dapat in the spirit of fairness and justice, dapat it is unfair talaga kasi wala naman yung pangalan ko dun sa validated list pero dahil sa kung anumang mga rason ang meron yung previous administration na isama yung pangalan ko.
Wala po bang ibang kayo nakikita ibang pinaghuhugutan bakit nadadawit kayo sa drugs?
Well, sa tingin ko, it's all politics. It was a tool that was used by the previous administration to run after their political opponents.
Mhm.
And lahat na meron silang galit na personal.
Ano po bang ikinagagalit ni PRD sa inyo noon?
It was so easy for them just to, put the name and then destroy the reputation and the dignity of one person. So,
Mhm.
that's why po na sinasabi ko, kahapon napaiyak po ako dahil uh, bigla nag-flashback sa akin kung ano ang nangyari sa buong buhay ko the last 7 years. 7 years, despite of all the international recognitions and even from PIDEA themselves, they have awarded the Iloilo City and myself 4 times in 7 years ako naging mayor. 4 times ako nabigyan ng national awards.
Mm.
So, from PIDEA, that is for the year 2014, 2015, 2016, and 2017. Despite of that, I mean, hindi mo makita yung sense of giving yung national recognitions for your campaign against anti-illegal drugs for the enforcement agency mismo who is in charge of implementing the anti-illegal drug campaign. Sila mismo ang nagbigay sa akin. Again, I would like to repeat po, Ma'am Weng, Sir Joel, 7 taon po ako naging mayor. 4 na taon na yan from 2014, 15, 16, and 17. Binigyan po ako ng national award ng PIDEA mismo.
Mhm.
So you were on your way to your third term, no? Tama ho ba? Nung kayo po ay nag-decide na
Mag-exile.
umalis na lang, no, sa bansa. Pero pwede nyo ba kaming kwentuhan? Ano ba naging buhay ninyo sa Amerika? Pati ng inyong pamilya nung kayo po ay nasa exile.
Well, it was a simple life. My wife, naman siya, so siya nag-work for us. Tapos yung anak ko, babae, nagtrabaho na rin. Yung anak kong lalaki, by the way, happy birthday po sa kanilang dalawa.
Wow,
Sa
happy birthday.
Happy birthday po, opo. Happy birthday po sa kanila.
And we just live a very simple life, full of love and inside the family. Yun po.
Wala na bang mga banta sa inyo? At sa buhay ninyo at buhay ng inyong pamilya?
Yun pa po yun, Sir Joel, Ma'am Weng. When we arrived in the United States, we applied for political asylum. And it took them 15 months to investigate. And in detail, it's the U.S. government. Kung gaano ka-equipped ang kanilang intelligence reports, intelligence, how do they gather information. And they granted us political asylum. Meaning to say, if it's political asylum, everything na ginawa sa akin is political. And in the political asylum, we were provided with the protection by the U.S. government. And I would like to thank the U.S. government for giving us the protection for the last 7 years of our lives.
Meron pa po ba kayo nararamdaman na banta sa buhay nyo ngayon, Mayor?
Actually, when I came here, nung dumating po ako, talagang natatakot pa rin ako. Kaya lang, as what I've said earlier, napakita naman ang commitment ng present administration under the President Marcos na talagang everything is done according to law. And after the hearing kahapon na nabuhos ko yung aking emosyon at saka nakwento ko yung aking story, yung faith ko developed and it has strengthened and it has overpassed my fear. So right now, I'm just hanging to faith and I know that God is going to protect me.
Wala po kayong balak na mag-countercharge do sa mga nag-cause sa inyo ng anxiety, yung banta sa buhay ninyo and you had to go on exile dahil po sa mga bantang ito?
Si Chairman Congressman Abante, nagsuggest po noon. Actually, wala talaga sa isip ko yan eh. Ang una lang sa akin, daming pamilyas just to forgive. Anyway, that's really part of life. Kung yung ating Panginoon ay nagsakripisyo para for a good purpose and that is to save our lives, kaya na lang rin ang ko that I have to carry my cross and follow him. But I also learned that, of course, that good Senator Laila De Lima, who suffered the same fate like what I did, has a pending case in the ICC. I don't know if siya yun. But sa ICC, nandun naman yung case. I know the names that have been isinulat doon kung sino yung mga nakasuhan. So let it roll and let justice be served until the final decision.
Kayo
Okay.
ba'y willing din na maging testigo po ng ICC kung sakasakali?
Of course, I am very much willing to fly anywhere, Hague or whatever venue in the Philippines. Because all of that I have to do is just to tell the truth.
Pero Mayor, alam po natin na yung issue ng drugs na ito, since nasama kayo sa narcolis, will be there at the back of your name. Paano niyo po lilinisin ng tuluyan ang pangalan ni Mayor Mabilog sa isyong ito?
I think it was mentioned by PDEA yesterday na sa lista nila wala yung pangalan ko. But ang nangyari is since na pinilit ng previous administration, ng Duterte administration, so talagang na ilagay yung pangalan ko sa present data system nila. And right, I was also informed after the meeting that they are in the process of validating and the adjudication. I don't know if that is the right, I think that's the right term that they used. Nasa adjudication sila, and then the DILG is going to convene the committee or to be able to approve yung mga names that are after the validation that will be listed. And I am 100% confident that I have never been involved with illegal drugs, never been a drug protector, and will never be. And I'm sure that my name is going to be as undergo the process of adjudication will be finally be delisted. But and I would like to take this opportunity, Ma'am Weng and Sir Joel, tumagan po ako sa DILG sa kay Secretary Abalos to please convene this committee, the adjudication committee, so that finally the real list of those who are involved, ay mananagot talaga sila, no? But those who were unfairly tagged or listed, matatanggal na, and then the proper anti-illegal program that will be done by PDEA and the PNP could be effectively implemented so that in the right way.
Okay. Si Senator Ronald De La Rosa, nakuha na po yung panig niya kahapon tungkol po sa kwento po ninyo, and he find it incredible, Weng. Yan ang sabi niya, no?
Hindi kapanipaniwala.
Hindi daw kapanipaniwala
Incredible.
yung inyong kwento na kayo papatayin sa loob po ng krame. Ano po ang reaksyon ninyo doon?
Actually, Sir Joel, sa totoo lang, hindi naman sinabi ni Senator Bato na
Opo.
papatay na. Ang sinabi ni Senator Bato, and I hope that he hears me well, na sinabi ni Sir Bato sa akin na tutulungan niya ako, wala akong kasalanan. Tutulungan niya ako kasi naawa na siya sa akin. Yun ang terms na sinabi niya sa akin. Only that a general who called me 15 minutes after and told me otherwise. Sabi niya, wag kang tumuloy. So, hindi si Senator Bato, when he was TFP and chief, na nagsabi sa akin na papatayin ako. It was this other general, kaya hindi ako tumuloy sa krame noon. At saka hindi na ako bumalik dahil doon. So, I hope that it is clear na walang sinabi si Senator Bato na papatayin niya ako. Ang sinabi lang ni Senator Bato, tutulungan niya ako. Kaya kailangan ko pumunta doon.
Reliable ba, may tuturing nyo ba, Mayor, na reliable yung general na pinanggalingan po nung
Information.
na yan?
Yes po. after 15 minutes, if you get the call, then why would you risk your life? Especially when the president in several news, ano ba tawag nito? Public venues.
Pronouncements.
Pronouncements na ipapatay ako, you're next. Mabubuhay pa kaya siya. So, whether whoever, if there is any even katiting lang na information, ang pinaka-importante sa lahat is to protect first my family and myself. So that is why, unless the president himself will say na hindi ako papatay, wala akong kasalanan, then I would have not left. But the thing is, I attempted several times to try to see him and meet him and talk to him. Pero wala. There was no opportunity. And I was, actually, nung kinausap ako ni Senator Bato, that was the life for me. Babalik na talaga ako. Kakausapin ko talaga siya kasi I felt his sincerity. But I received the call 15 minutes up. So, parang hindi naman tama na sinabihan na ako tapos tutuloy pa rin ako. So, hindi, I just have to protect myself. So.
Okay.
Gagamitin pa po sana daw kayo para magdawit ng ibang mga politiko sa droga.
I cannot understand what does it mean.
Yung ano
sabi
po,
niyo po na
sinasabi niyo?
merong ipinapadawit sa inyo sa drugs yung dalawang mga kilalang politicians?
Oh, yun ang sinabi ng general. Sabi sa turo ko. Consequently, yung after a month when I left, nasa news na merong isang drug suspect na nahuli in Negros. I just can't remember the name right now. Pero itinuro yung dalawang politiko at saka ako. So parang sunod-sunod lang, it all connected. But again, I cannot connect it. I don't have any proof, but that's why I'm trying to sinabi ko lang po yung totoo, which is back to the issue that when my name was mentioned, walang ang pangalan ko sa validated list 3 times. Only nung nakaalis na ako, nag-grant na ako ng
Asylum.
asylum. Nung pinasok yung pangalan ko, if you recall the hearing yesterday, ang sabi ng PIDEA, way back.
Okay.
Way back. So, if you are to look at the process, talagang dinagdag lang yun talaga yung pangalan ko, which is very unfair kasi isinira talaga yung buhay ko. I was totally devastated with this.
Alright, Mayor, hindi na namin pakakabalain pa kayo kasi nagse-celebrate din pala kayo ng birthday ngayon.
Birthday niyo
Sus
po.
Maria Jose po. Happy birthday po,
Happy
Mayor.
birthday, Mayor.
Tayo pa lang nagse-celebrate ng birthday sa pamilya.
Oo nga.
Major celebration ngayon. Happy birthday, Mayor, and
Salamat po sa
mag-ingat
oras.
po kayo. Salamat po sa oras ninyo.
Sir Joel, Ma'am Weng, salamat. Maraming salamat and God bless us all.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you po, sir. Si dating Iloilo Mayor Jed Patrick Mabilog, mga kapuso sa